Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of our podcast, The Gentle Exhale, Self-Care for Sensitive Givers. I'm Carrie Scharf, and I'm honored to have you with me as we navigate together the challenges and strategies of caring for yourself while caring for others. Today's session isn't about productivity hacks, motivation, or advice to write down. Instead, it's a strategy session specifically designed to meet you right where you are. Hello, beautiful souls. Before we start, I want you to know this isn't a productivity video. It's not motivation, and it's not advice you need to write down. This is a strategy session. If you're here, you're probably exhausted. Not just tired, but mentally overloaded. You're holding schedules, needs, emotions, and decisions that don't ever really turn off. And when your brain is already full, even helpful advice can feel like too much. So today, I'm going to walk you through a tool I created for moments like that. A tool designed to hold the thinking for you when you don't have the capacity to. Most self-care advice assumes you have margin, time, energy, quiet. But if you're a special needs mom or a highly sensitive caregiver, your nervous system is often in a constant state of alert. When that happens, the problem isn't that you don't know what to do. The problem is that thinking itself becomes exhausting. So this isn't about learning more strategies. It's about having a physical, external system that reduces decision fatigue, helps you regulate before you're at a breaking point, and gives you a place to put the mental load down. That's what this journal is designed to do. I want to be very clear about what this is and what it isn't. This is not a diary, it's not a place to process everything, and it's not something you're meant to keep up with perfectly. This is a self-care strategy journal, meaning it's a tool you use only when it's helpful. Think of it as a regulation aid, a decision filter, and a prep system for high-stress days. It exists, so you don't have to figure everything out in your head. Welcome to the strategy session. You are exhausted, you are dedicated, you are navigating a world others cannot comprehend. Somewhere along the line, you were taught that caring for yourself was something you earned after everything else was handled. This tool exists to interrupt that belief. This is not self-care as indulgence. This is self-care as maintenance. Because guilt is a non-essential resource. It doesn't help you regulate, and it doesn't help your child. So this journal gives you a place to name the guilt, set it aside, and replace it with action that actually supports your nervous system. What this journal does, very intentionally, is make things smaller. Smaller decisions, shorter time frames, clearer priorities. Let me show you how. The first page is a daily check-in, not to track, not to judge, but to orient your nervous system. You start with energy level, sleep, and hydration. This gives your body context before you ask anything of it. Then there's an aroma anchor, because scent can regulate faster than logic. The guilt dump exists so guilt doesn't live in your head all day. You write it down, so your brain doesn't have to keep rehearsing it. And then the delegation station. This is where the tool becomes strategic. You decide, on paper, what does not require your energy today. That single act alone reduces overwhelm. The second page supports regulation directly. You identify your sensory needs, food for energy or enjoyment, a 5-minute pamper, and a winding down ritual. These are not shoulds, they're options, chosen based on what your system can handle today. And then there's today's win. This trains your nervous system to register completion instead of scanning for what went wrong. The rest of the journal exists for the days when you don't have access to your best thinking. There's a mental load dump, so your brain doesn't have to carry everything a weekly reset, so you can adjust without self-criticism, an emergency plan, and sensory profile, so you're not making decisions in crisis, a meltdown prevention kit blueprint focused on both your child and you, and a 15-minute respite list, because breaks need to be realistic to be usable. This tool doesn't assume calm days. It assumes real life. There are also sensory supports built in. Easy comfort recipes, quick skincare resets, aroma blends you can use as anchors. These aren't luxuries. They're fast regulation tools for overloaded systems. Even the coloring pages serve a purpose, giving your nervous system something gentle to focus on when words are too much. If this feels supportive, I want you to know something. You don't need to remember this system. That's the point. I made a printable version of this tool so you can use it when your brain is tired. You can print it, keep it in a binder, and pull it out only when it helps. No commitment, no perfection, just support when you need it. Find the link in the show notes. Before you go, take one slow breath. You are not failing. You are not behind. and needing support does not mean you're weak. This tool exists because your season is demanding, not because you are broken. We'll take this one strategic step at a time. You've been listening to the Gentle Exhale, Self-Care for Sensitive Givers with me, Carrie Scharf. Today's episode reminded us that even when our minds are overwhelmed and resources feel limited, there are practical tools available to support and regulate our daily lives. Remember, this self-care strategy journal is not about perfection. It's about giving you the space to pause, to offload, and to care for yourself in a way that honors your unique journey. For more details, tips, and to access the printable tool, please check the show notes. I encourage you to subscribe or visit our website if you'd like even more insights and support. Until next time, this is the Gentle Exhale with Carrie Scharf, taking one strategic step at a time.